Hey everybody, Becky Kilimnik here, just having a cup of coffee and thinking about fine art. Has this ever happened to you? The last time you went to an art exhibit, you saw something on the wall and you thought, or why did they put that up? That looks stupid. A lot of people have these reactions when they encounter art, but lucky for you, in just a few easy steps,
Well, maybe not that easy.
you can learn what these works of art are all about, understand the inside jokes, and gain a new appreciation for art. The first step to understanding and appreciating art is to know your history, specifically art history, though everyone should know history. I spent a lot of time around fine art, watching engaging people's reactions to it. And one type of art that people really seem to have a lot of trouble with is modern art. First, it's important to understand that modern art is not the same as contemporary art. Contemporary art means art that is produced now, or within the last 20 years maybe. And a significant portion of art produced today is considered postmodern. Modern art refers to art that was produced between the late 19th century, say around 1870, 1880, until the middle of the 20th century, 1950s, 1960s. So up until the modern art period, artists were chiefly concerned with making works of art that were as realistic and as beautiful as possible. There was a general consensus that the best art was art you could put on the wall and not realize it was a painting at all. It looked so realistic that it looked more like a portal or a window into another world. And then that all just went away. At the dawn of modernism, artists started being less concerned about paintings being illusions and more concerned with paintings as objects themselves. Manet started experimenting with letting his brushstrokes show. Courbet made jokes about the position of the painter related to the rest of the painting. And things just kept going and going and going until, well, there was absolutely no illusion at all. That was a painting, and that wasn't even done with a brush. Now, that's just one small segment of modern art. The study of modern art is deep and thick, but it's really fun. So the second step to appreciating art is to understand that art doesn't have to be pretty to be good. Artists aren't going for pretty, they're going for provocative. The artist is trying to get a reaction, an emotional reaction. And if you see a work of art and you're offended by it, well, they did their job. Next time you see a highly regarded work of art that you have a hard time understanding, think about the emotions that it makes you feel. Does it make you feel anything? Maybe it's not for you. I mean, nobody said you had to put it in your house. But open your mind a little bit, just a little bit. And maybe, just maybe next time you encounter a work of art that you don't understand, you'll start to. Step 3 to art appreciation. So now that you're a complete art snob, it's important to understand that commercial artists are artists too. Illustrators, graphic designers, photographers, copywriters,
Videographers, animators, set designers, calligraphers, costume designers, sound engineers, product designers, and more.
The work that these people produce is no less important just merely because somebody paid them to do it. These people often have the same training and the same regard for art as the painter who lives solely off of proceeds from an exhibition. There is no shame from making money from your art. We all have to eat, right? Well, now you have all the tools you need to go out and become an official art appreciator. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the art.
To check out my personal and commercial artwork, visit my site at kilimnik.com. Can I have some coffee?